I, that was like a satisfying, sad ending. Shit. Dude, I finished Golden Wind yesterday, and that shit got me, like, fucked up. Because, like, the ending's basically, like... The ending wasn't really the ending, it was, like, a prequel, basically. But it was basically, like, one of the stand users they were fighting. Their ability was, like, their rock shows... Basically, they have a rock that, like, if you look at it, you're gonna die. But the guy says it that, like, when you look at the rock, you'll die peacefully. So, like, they were trying their hardest, like, not to get killed. Like, at the end, it shows, like, the face of the dudes that died. I was like, no! Because, like, they all had, like, painful deaths. I was like, jeez. I felt, like, really... I think I played, like, the JoJo game I had for, like, an hour, and I was just, like, super depressed. I was like, man. Because, like, they were trying, like... Basically, at the end of the thing, it was just like a prequel of like what happened. So they're just like, there's a stand user that killed his wife. We need you to investigate it. And then the guy, like, you think he's a bad guy, but he's like, just accept your death and it'll be peaceful. I was just like, this guy's crazy. And then like near the end, it shows like all the dudes that died in the series on the rock. I was like, oh, they were gonna die peaceful if they look at it. I was like, god damn it. It was super fucking depressing.
You got the big sad.
I think I literally like I was at work. I was just thinking to myself like, man. I was like, come on, why? Like I finished like I got to the 7-page Muda, and that was like really cool.
I remember feeling like shit whenever I finished watching Akame ga Kill.
Got who?
Akame ga Kill.
Hey, nigga, don't say nothing. I haven't seen it yet.
Are you actually planning to watch it?
I mean, I'm getting beside the tip part, but it's actually pretty decent. I get recommended a bunch of my freaking VRV. Don't spoil it.
Well, you're gonna be pretty fucking bummed.
I was already bummed for Golden Wind.
Well, how bummed were you? Like how
Cause
long?
like all the characters like we were screwing around in the chat whenever I was talking about the first dude that died. Like the other two guys that died were like, I seen it yesterday, and it was like super sad. Because like one of the dudes died like way before they're supposed to die. It's like I don't know how to explain it. Like the main character's ability is like to heal people, and the main bad guy's ability is to see like through time. So like he killed I'm just gonna say it. He killed Bucciarati by impaling him through the chest. But Giorno healed him, and yeah, Giorno healed him, but he was already dead. And like when they explained it, they're saying that like his Golden Wind gave him like a little bit of like life, and like oh fucking hell, god damn it! I was like, why are we talking about this?
I don't know. I was just asking you, like, how long were you that sad?
Yeah, for like Spider-Man, cause like,
Huh?
it started. Oh fucking hell!
I just asked you how long were you that sad?
I was bummed for a while. I couldn't sleep.
Oh.
Because basically it was explaining that he had a little bit of like life force because his stand, and like near the end of his like life, he was starting to do what like old people do when they pass away. He couldn't like hear, he couldn't see. I was like, dude, holy shit. Like there was like literally a part where like the bad guy was like next to him, but he thought it was like one of his teammates, so he was like super calm there. I was like, oh man. And then whenever like a character I wasn't expecting to die died, I got freaking bummed like right there. Because there was basically this part where they're like, their bodies get switched because of Chariot, and like they're all like trying to like figure out how to get back in their bodies, and then all of a sudden like time skips because of the bad guy, and then you just come back, you see the dude just impaled by spikes. I was like, what the fuck? Oh shit. Fuck. Can we change the goddamn subject?
You're the one still talking.
Fucking, cause I need to explain it because you won't get it. If you watch JoJo, I wouldn't have to explain it.
All you needed to say was just like, oh, everyone died. And I said, okay, I understand.
Okay. Cause like I usually like the bad guys, but like I don't like Diavolo. He's like the only JoJo bad guy I don't like right now. What? I don't like Kira. I just realized I don't like Kira either. I just like Dio. Cause like every other character, like they kill off a cool character that I like. Because Kira in Diamonds Unbreakable, he killed my favorite stand user so far. Excuse me. And then Cars, he killed no. Wait a minute. What the fuck? My favorite Pillar Man killed one of the characters I was hoping for to live. I think it was Walmu. Yeah, Walmu killed Caesar. It's basically that meme of like whenever something falls to somebody, it's like Caesar. That's basically that scene. That's why in the chat I was like, no. Because the first time I seen it, I think I actually like shed a tear. Because that shit was like sad. He was fighting to the last breath, and then like a cross fell on him. And then like he used the last of his like life force to like save the thing that was gonna save the guy. And then whenever like, oh fuck. I don't want to talk about this. Because like it's so sad whenever like they go to investigate the scene, they see like they don't know where he's at, but they see the blood come under the cross and they're just like, oh man. Fuck, JoJo's a sad anime, but everybody thinks it's gay.
That's hilarious.
Shut the fuck. That's why I'm always defending the thing there. Everybody's like, oh, it's gay. I'm like, you guys don't even watch it. That's why it pisses me off whenever everyone's like, oh, anime JoJo's gay. Just like, fucking watch the damn show.
Okay. Well, are you gonna ever watch Devilman Crybaby?
I'm not gonna watch Devilman.
Why?
Cause I don't think it doesn't seem that interesting to me.
Okay, well, everyone in the world dies, except for Satan, because you know that's in the Book of Revelations. But the way everything goes is extremely sad.
Why are we talking about stuff like this?
Okay,
I just want to play a game about killing people. I don't want to talk about it.
Look, Devilman's first few episodes is like Devilman's just doing his thing, fucking killing demons and shit. You're like, Devilman's a
And then he rips a bee's chick's tits off and eats them.
And then you see other characters and like, they're all fun characters. And then like the last few episodes, everything starts taking a turn, and like people fucking go like, oh my god, demons are real. And they like all shut down every single fucking thing. And then they start doing things like in the Holocaust, and they fucking put people in camps and fucking just kill everybody because of
Jesus.
And like the nice characters, they're like, you shouldn't do any of this.
And they get shot down or something?
No, they go, well, yeah, eventually, but...
Eventually? That's sad.
Like, no, don't do anything.
The fact that you lost the motion to say that. It's like, they get shut down? Yeah, eventually. You know, like, yeah, eventually.
All the good people, they're all like, no, don't do this. This is exactly what the demons want us to do. They want us to kill each other. And people, some of them listen, some of them just decide to fucking kill each other anyways.
Okay.
And then it goes to the point where Devilman himself has to like defend people that are just, you know, getting attacked by other people. And then they start throwing rocks at Devilman and shit. It was pretty sad if you were to watch it. Like, it made me kind of tremble.
You think that made you tremble, dude?
Look, because all of that is actually really, it feels real. Like, you know, people out there really would do something like that just because they're scared. Like,
Oh, you got a point there.
What I mean?
Yeah, I was going to say something about from JoJo, but I was going to say, like, no, that's actually kind of true.
Because if out of nowhere, someone's like was saying shit about you, like how that would put your whole family in danger, and everyone believed it, and they decided to take matters on their own hands, they would fucking kill you.
That's the scary part.
And that happens eventually. They fucking say on Devilman's girlfriend, and people spread a rumor that she's a witch.
Okay.
And they go and fucking kill everyone in the goddamn house, man. And the last part is they kill the love interest. And whenever Devilman finally gets back, they have body parts on the sticks and just in a rally, just celebrating. And that part was extremely emotional, dude. I cried.
Oh my god. Can we just talk about the poo poo pee pee monkey? I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Hold on.
What? Hold on, really?
Devilman just lost it, dude. He killed everyone. he decided not to fight for the people anymore. He just said, "I'm gonna kill Satan," because he started all this.
Oh my god. I just love watching
TV. I don't know if you guys noticed it or anything, but the whole week I was kind of down because of that.
Wait, wasn't we were in school or something?
Yeah, we were in school. It was whenever my parents went to Mexico and I was just by myself at home. After finishing the whole season, I was pretty bummed.
Dude, that's how I felt after watching Golden Wind. I wasn't expecting nothing bad to happen. I was just like thinking like, oh, just 2 deaths. That's probably just what's gonna happen. And then they kill off a character that I did not expect to die. I was like, what the hell? Cause like, remember when we were like screwing around making like Sonic jokes? Remember when I told you like I didn't like that character at first, but then like he started getting likable when he was talking to the guy that had sacrificed his life for him.
Yeah.
That sort of happened here, cause like I didn't really like the stand user, cause his stand's kind of like whack. But then like whenever you hear his backstory, it's like I was like, fuck, dude. Cause his backstory is sort of like I'm not saying like me, but like sort of like me.
Yeah.
It was something. It wasn't. I don't know. Fuck! God damn it! I'm getting depressed and losing this boss fight.
What boss fight?
I'm trying to get like more powers, and I lost to this freaking Juggernaut. But like basically his backstory was like when his mom died, his dad like paid him no attention, so like he was like running with gangs and stuff. But like the guy that he was like worshiping like turned on him. So like the guy that was like Bucciarati helped him. So like he owed his life to like Bucciarati. And then when he like whenever they were just like planning like to figure out how to get back in their bodies, the camera just like panned back and just seen them on spikes. I was like, what? I think I said it out loud, but I calmed myself down. I was like, what? Because I was literally expecting them to just like have a happy ending, but no, he fucking died. Can we just talk about memes now, please? Kill la Kill is an anime about hot chicks. There.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. God damn it. Why did you want to start a conversation like this? God damn
it. How sad you were.
Cause like literally like I couldn't sleep, so I was gonna like stay up for a bit, but then I took a nap. And like I think I literally was like trying to like avoid like getting caught by a mob like I was back then. And then like when I went to work, when I got in the car with my dad, he was like ready. I was like, yeah. I was like, God damn it.
I also stayed up and I just thinking like, damn.
I wasn't thinking, I was just like, fuck! I was just awake because it was like sad.
I was awake because I'm like, shit, man, all this shit is pretty true.
I was just watching an anime about like guys with like super souls. You're watching stuff about like super serious stuff.
At first it wasn't super serious, I was just like, oh yeah, fucking bloodshed.
Yeah, biting off tits.
Oh, bloodshed and tits. And then at the end I was all like, man. You are pieces of shit. I just fucking stayed up there like, man, what do I do? I don't feel safe in the world anymore.
Like, dude, like, I literally, like, when I went to work and I was, like, just stalking stuff, I was, like, thinking about, like, the Infinity War thing, I mean, the Endgame thing, where it was just, like, you know, characters you like are gonna die unexpectedly. I was like, I don't want to think of that. Because, like, I don't like deaths that are, like, unexpected. Like, if a character starts, like, talking near the end of a fight where they're just like, oh, man, after this one, it'll give me, like, a family or something, that's where you're gonna be like, oh, my God. Because that's basically what happened. Like, when they solved something, the guy was like, you know, after this, I'm gonna go to school, get some pizza. I was like, at first I was like, oh, that's cute, but then, like, on the side of me, I was like, wait, wait.
Damn. It's crazy whenever a show just throws something at you, even though you weren't expecting that. you just expect to be watching something like, you know, just badass stuff, and then they throw you with something emotional, completely uncalled for.
Yeah, that's like one of the main reasons why I defend JoJo. Like, it's a cool anime, but like, people are like, "Oh, it's gay, it sucks," but then Joe's moments like that in there.
Whenever I watch something that's like a dark, serious anime, I know what I'm getting into. So whenever something bad happens, I'd be like, oh,
yeah, you don't like, you know something bad's gonna happen, so you don't just like get attached to the characters. But in JoJo, you're supposed to get attached to the characters.
I just go like, oh shoot, dude, that's pretty good mystery. While the fucking best friend watches her own other best friend strangle herself to death.
Oh fucking hell!
But since, you know, I knew what I was getting into, it didn't affect me as much. I was like, what's going on?
It's like so like. And I think the true part about the JoJo thing was like, they're basically like gangsters that are like, so I was sort of thinking like, you know, there's probably gonna be some casualties. But I wasn't thinking like characters like him, because usually like in the mafia stuff, they get rid of stuff they don't need. So like I was thinking like someone's gonna get brutally murdered, and then it was the Spike guy.
That's sad.
I just I just love talking about this. This is the perfect time to talk about it while I'm playing a fucking game about killing people.
So anyhow, in the game, that gives you complete freedom. You decide to kill every single person. But whenever a game where you make choices, you're like, oh no, I don't want to hurt that person's feelings.
That's why I don't like freaking Telltale games, cause like when I was younger, I used to like games like that. Cause it was like games where it's like, oh cool, I can make my own story. But then there's one choice where it's like, I'll follow you, or it's like I'll go my own path, and then they die. You're like, I caused this to happen. It makes me feel bad.
I watched the PewDiePie Telltale Walking Dead.
Yeah, that was like I don't know if that was like fake or serious, but that was like actually really sad.
It was very sad.
That's why like I stay away from like Telltale games. That's why I'm always like insulting it, cause like I don't like making choices in games like those.
But still, you're cool.
That's why I was like a little hesitant to play Man of the Med then with you, because that game's about like not getting people killed.
I literally could give two shits about those people. I just did not find them relatable in any way. I just saw them as a bunch of assholes.
Whenever I first played, I was thinking like, all these characters, and then like. Whenever there was like brothers and how they were talking, I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cute." And I was like, "I don't want them to die."
When I played with my sister, I denied the marriage proposal. She was like, "Oh my God, what's wrong with you?" And then later in the game, the guy's girlfriend is stuck in this room with Brad. And Brad, he's like getting a gun pointed at him and was like, "If you fucking do anything, I'll fucking shoot." And Brad decides to take the gun and shoots the girlfriend, and my sister's like, "What is wrong with people?" Then we're gonna make it.
The faintest memory I have of like freaking the faintest memory of playing like a choice game was like Beyond Two Souls and Heavy Rain. Cause I just remember like watching my brothers play and then like choosing. I'm like, oh cool, you can choose what happens. And then they're like, yeah. And I think when I got older and started like looking up YouTube stuff, I heard about the freaking the Jason death. I was like, wait, who let that happen? I was like, why would you let Jason die? And this stuff was sad too. Wait, you know Heavy Rain, right?
Yeah.
Like the way he died, I think, did Jason die by the sword thing, or was that somebody else?
Yeah, by the sword.
Like, I seen a clip of like the dude trying to like come out of the thing, and then like the water just comes. I was like, oh fuck. I was actually on edge, so I was like, dude, no, come on. Mash, yeah. I got an APC.
Good boys.
That's why I like always plan like I'm always playing games like by myself, but like whenever I get a game where it's like choose what happens, something like this, I'm always like panicking like
The next Dying Light's gonna make you do choices.
Yeah, that had me like I knew the game was gonna be good, but then when I heard that I was like, oh, please no. Cause in a zombie game, you already know that one of the choices gonna be like give antidote or don't give antidote.
I wish there was something where you actually legitimately can choose between two of your friends, like the online friends that are playing with you. That's gonna be so.
It's gonna be funny at first, but then it's gonna be like sad. like how would it be?
Get rid of everything.
Like explain what you mean. Like, was you gonna choice like sacrifice your squad or something?
Let's see. There's this a whole group of zombies, and you all fall through this hole that you can only get out one way, and you gotta give one guy a leg up to go up, get somewhere.
Oh.
So only two of y'all can get out.
Oh my god.
And the friend that stays behind, he dies, but he won't get any of his stuff back. He's gonna start as a new character.
This is amazing. This is amazing. Why are we talking about this shit?
I will go to sleep.
Oh, wow. Try to sleep well, alright? You just got them talking about depressing shit.
I'm gonna think about how humanity is trash.
I would, like, when I was at work, I was literally just saying, like, Jose, you better send me an invite to the chat. And he left. It's fucking good.